But basically, Diddy's said his lawyer was
Costco.
like, Diddy rather ordered a giant shipment of baby oil from Costco.
Can I guess the
why
reason?
there's so many?
Was it for ashy skin? Is that why
No,
he has 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
No, it's
No,
to
actually,
oil
I
like
don't-
Meek
I
Mill's
don't believe-
ass.
I don't believe they made a claim about what it's being used for.
We
He
know
just
what it's
said,
used for.
What's the deal with thousands of bottles? And he said, I ordered it from Costco. I bought it in bulk. Apparently, Costco has come out and
Oh.
said, we did not sell anyone that amount of baby oil in any shipment ever because that's insane. Like that's an insane amount of. Can you imagine doing that? And then Costco is just sitting there like, I guess we got to say something about this.
Did you guys hear the
know, this is
alleged
literally a
Diddy and
scene-
Meek Mill's audio? Did you hear that?
No.
I didn't hear you say it
No.
again.
Crazy.
Meek Mill? He's a
Meek
rapper?
Mill's, the rapper out of Philadelphia who came out, like he was pretty gangster when he came out, but there's always been rumors, and there's just this audio of Diddy just fucking, but he's not out. It's like he's never said it, but it's just Diddy destroying his cheeks, I guess, and you hear it. And the security guard that filmed it, like a bodyguard, was like, "Oh, everyone was passed out. Like I filmed this shit. I heard it, so I recorded it, and I heard that, and it was. And he tried to sell it, but apparently no one wanted to buy it because they heard it, and they're like, "This isn't real." And now he's like, "But now y'all believe it."
He would have bought that shit. He'd have put it on an album.
Yeah.
He's like, I technically own this audio now. This is track 3.
50 Cent has been
that's
so
so good.
funny throughout all of this.
Yes, because 50 Cent has been shitting on them for a decade. Like making little. I've seen him on these like black radio, like satellite radio podcasts and shit. And the guy be like, "Why you always going after 50 and shit?" He's like, "I don't go after 50. Yeah, you do. You saying he's gay and stuff. No, I just, he's got a lot of boys around. That's all.
It is-
boys.
it
This
is
is
really
a funny
crazy.
little like fact check of it. Costco does not sell baby oil. Nor does the giant Sam's Club rival. Neither one
Shit.
of those wholesalers sell baby oil.
They were going to pivot to that. They were.
They
I
He
was
was like, "Oh,
already doing it
Costco."
in
No,
my
we
mind.
meant Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you going to imprison my
they're
client for enjoying all American savings? That's
Yeah,
not
that's
gonna fly.
absolutely wild. The more that comes out, I guess what he would do is he would promise he would find these girls, and they'd think they were getting a relationship with him, but really he just wanted to have them railed by like
Prostitutes.
Brand.
He would hire like mandingos to come like bang these chicks for him, and he would record them and then try
What's
to
a mandingo?
like a big dick gigolo.
Okay, I imagined it being a primate of some sort. I don't know.
Whoa, shit! I wish you hadn't. Well, fuck.
That's how it
I mean,
sounds to me. Like that's what I would name him.
Why don't you Google Mandingo and then before we start talking anymore about this?
Okay.
Anywho,
I was gonna do a really inappropriate.
It was a movie.
I was gonna do a really inappropriate David Attenborough right there, but I decided against it.
but anyway, these girls were being raped in these videos. Like he's recording women being raped because he's drugged them, and then he's trying to sell that to people. So he's making basically rape pornography that he's using for blackmail / pornographers purposes, while doing the thing where you move women and pay and prostitutes from one place to another for sex and rape. And he's in so much trouble. If you want, I'd like to make some predictions on what we think happens to Diddy, because I think that they throw the book at Diddy and we don't see any more of Diddy for like 15 years. I'm thinking 15 is the number. At least 15 is the lowest. I think it's 15 to life.
How'd they catch him? Wasn't he on the run? And
he's been
he went back. He was going to turn himself in,
how-
and they actually took that from him by arresting him a day early. Because if he turned himself in, then he would have the ability to appeal for being out on bond, which was like apparently a $5 million bond or something. But they were like, "You're a flight risk." So
he is a flight risk.
Yeah, he is. But because he was going to turn himself in, they were going to he would have been able to appeal for that. Now he can't. Apparently, there's stuff that I heard, and he had basically the FBI arrested him, and they have a 95% conviction rate or something like that, and they already have a jury or a court that has seen all the documents. He's basically pretty much already fucked, and it's like this is just like now they're just going through it. And yeah, I think at least 15 years, but I think it's going to be way more. I think there's a lot of shit that's going to come out of
kidnapping charges, and there's going to be some like mandatory.
Moving people across state lines for
some of these.
So it's like human trafficking.
You remember the video of him beating up his girlfriend and like dragging her back into a towel? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to feel racist if it's just a different black guy beating his girl. But years ago, there was that video of a black guy beating a girl up in an elevator. Who was that? Like I remember Family Guy. I made fun of it.
Oh, that was a football player. That wasn't Diddy.
That was Ray
Zach
Rice.
says it was Ray Rice. Oh, by the way,
he's right. Yeah.
There's a monkey called a mangaby. Maybe I don't know.
Nah, you missed it, man.
Don't do that, Woody.
It's a black people thing. It's a black people thing, Woody. It's black people thing. Yeah, I think
monkey. I think a little bit of a stretch. It's a New World lemur, you know. So just wanted to get that before
lemurs
you went.
Are cool.
Thanks for the fact check. I didn't want to misinform our audience.
Fact check. Woody almost misled you there. They have a prehensile tail, hence they're not part of the great ape family.
What I really hope happens is that other celebrities get caught in the crossfire. Like,
I think that's Usher's for sure. Usher, big time. He's like, there was a rumor going around that he had his ass blown open. He had to go to the hospital, and some guy was like, back in the day, was like, yeah, go check the hospital records. You see, why was Usher there for his ass? Why was his ass after a freak off? And like this other woman, she was saying she was expressing her contempt for Usher because she was like, man, they ripped your ass open, blew your ass open, and like it got them your loyalty, like you're loyal to them. You saw all this shit happen since you were young. And then Usher had signed Bieber and brought Bieber to Diddy, like basically on a silver platter. So it's like, how many layers of this is there? And I think Usher, he had deleted all of his tweets when this came out. And then the next day was like, oh shit, I got hacked. That's crazy. And it's like, yeah. Okay.
You're missing out on Russell Brand though, right? Like, because Russell Brand was like a famous womanizer, right? It was like a big part of his identity almost. And there's videos of him and Diddy like post party hanging out, just bragging about how great it went. I didn't know. Okay.
So there's a very good comedy movie, and all three of the stars are now have been like Me Too'd or whatever, or imprisoned. It's called Get Him to the Greek.
It's a great movie.
It's Jonah. It's
Jonah Hill is compromised now.
Jonah Hill's been compromised. He was emotionally manipulating that girl. Remember?
No, I remember.
I have hot takes on that one. I got hot takes.
That, and he was setting
we're Jonah Hill defenders here, but
he was setting appropriate boundaries. I remember that now.
I remember he was like, you can go and hang out with all these guys, but you don't get to date Jonah Hill also.
Yeah,
and totally a lot of people were bothered that he said that. I'm like, nah, I think he's allowed.
Team Jonah there, and for Moneyball,
and a fellow Jew.
Yeah. Remember when Jonah Hill was so funny? Remember when Kanye West was like, I saw 22 Jump Street, and you know what? Jonah Hill was funny. Jews are okay.
Woody, are you googling if Jonah Hill's a Jew?
He tweeted that.
If my only
I googled Jonah Hill's real name. Jonah Hill Fieldstein.
You can't do that. You don't. Jews that change their names, you don't go and search their name. You don't dead name. You don't dead name a Jew's last name. You don't do that to Mark Cuban either.
Is that dead?
I have no idea.
Don't do that to Mark Cuban. Yeah, you don't dead name their Jew name.
I know that Sam Hyde will troll Mark Cuban by using his like official name.
That might be where I found out
his like historic. I don't know. Ethnic. I don't know how you.
Look up Charlie Sheen's real name.
Mark Cuban's real name is Mark Cuban.
Oh, he got it. He got it erased. That's crazy.
I think Mark Cuban took care of that.
Yeah, he's internet savvy.
What's Charlie Sheen's real name though?
Oh, Estevez.
What's his real first name?
It's not Charlie. Why did you change that one?
It's like Enrique or some shit. Like,
what's his brother's
I can't remember what it is. Emilio.
His brother's name is Lyle Menendez.
Oh, was that him? They were the gay brothers that smoked your parents? Have you watched that doc? There's a
show.
This is funny, like a
show.
Mark Cuban said in January, he's like, let's do an AMA, fire away. And Sam Hyde quote tweeted and was like, when you changed your name to sound less Jewish, what were some of the options you liked but didn't go with? Kevin Paraguay, Dave Honduras, Lou Dominican Republic.
That's hilarious.
That's so funny. Kevin Paraguay.
I actually was talking to him. He was messaging me about something. We were talking about something unrelated, and I was like, "Oh, do you know this person?" And I brought up a person. He was like, "No, I don't." And I was like, he's so ugly." I'm like, "Here, look at this picture of him." And I sent it to him, and it was a selfie that the guy took, and like he just had like under the light. It's just an ugly picture, and he's there, and his like penis is very much the focal point of the picture, but it's just like trying to not be about that. And I sent it to Sam, and Sam was like, "Damn, dude, he should change his name to Mr. Penis." And I was so perfectly high that was the funniest shit I had read. It's like, and I was dying. I'm like, this is actually way too funny. He was like, "Yeah, dude, pro tip." He's like, "Use penis in conversation sometimes. Really throws people off. It's hilarious." I was like, "Yeah, I could work that out. I could work that."
I looked up the Mark Cuban thing because I had to know. His grandfather on his father's side changed the family name to Cuban. It was
what was it? How close was Sam Hyde's guess of Kevin Paraguay?
I'm not
Dave Honduras should have been. He should have been Dave
funny.
Honduras.
Chaminsky.
That's Shabinsky.
All right, that's pretty rough, man.
I'm bad at pronouncing names. You can.
I would call that Shabinsky.
Shabinsky.
Like Shabinsky.
They were like Polish Jews, huh?
Or Shabinsky, but I'd say Shabinsky.
Any Insky or ski. That's
some
Polish,
Eastern
right?
European.
Like, yeah.
So his grandfather changed.
That's Polish, but they're allowed in Israel if they say they're Jewish.
Did they flee the Bolsheviks? Like how did they get here?